Welcome to Jacob City Fishing. During my fishing episodes, I'll be talking about what I've been personally thinking or learning about Scripture, God, and theology. Having a biblical worldview is necessary for every Christian, and I hope you learn and develop a biblical view of the world while joining me on my journey of learning how to fish. Let's get started.
So, as I was saying, I think there's a lot of excuses that people make who profess to be Christians as to why they don't use their spiritual gifts, why they don't join a body and just stay with a specific church. I think there's a lot of sin in the church as a whole, and that gives them the wrong idea about who Jesus is and what his church is supposed to do. So I see the reasons why, but it's pretty disheartening. Part of it, stems from some good things. When the Reformation happened, the church wasn't then responsible for how to interpret Scripture. However, that's led to other extremes where now everybody can have their own interpretation, and that's not right either. There's no sense of submission in the church towards leadership, and there's no sense of trust towards most leaders in the church, which is really disheartening and sad. And it's foretold that people are going to teach falsely, but a lot of people just don't read their Bibles to see, okay, that's the reality. We need to be cautious, and we still need to be submissive to our leadership in the church. Let me know your thoughts. If you think of anything, doesn't look like I'm going to get anything today, I'm going to keep going, but I'm just kind of rambling now about things that I wish would be changed. I'm sure it can be changed, but I don't know if people really are trustworthy of the church anymore. It's very political because of what's going on with Trump. People don't want to. They see that as the church. They see that as Christianity, and people aren't willing to just work to understand other people's perspectives. Be patient and fair with them, and that's a problem. Let me know your thoughts. If you think I'm right on with those things, let me know. If you think I'm misguided in my Scripture understanding, go ahead and comment down below. I don't mind. Differences of opinion or thoughts. If they're biblical, use Scripture. If you want to discuss those issues, then use Scripture and interpret what you're saying. If you're wanting to just use logic, which is fine and dandy, but the authoritative word is Scripture, not somebody's opinion. And if it's an extra biblical topic, then we can use logic or philosophy to try to discuss those things, but let's leave those as extra biblical topics, not necessities for salvation or topics just to have an argument over. There are things to break fellowship over and things not to. So, though I may disagree with my cessationist brothers and sisters, I don't think that they're unsaved, but there are passages that talk about denying God's power, and that's somewhat what I gather, not only from salvation, that people deny that God saves the way that He should and changes people, but also that His power actually is still alive and working today. So, that's an issue. People need to know that God is alive and active even today. But, we need to not redefine what that looks like. Whether it's gifts of prophecy or words of wisdom, whatever the case may be, we need to stick it with, how it's been used in Scripture and not make stuff up.
Thank you for joining me for another episode of Jacob City Fishing. I hope you were edified and grew in your understanding of what it is to be a Christian or to have a Christian worldview. Please click that subscribe button below and allow for notifications, and I hope to hear your thoughts in the comments section. And from Jacob City Fishing, may God's grace be with you.